A sub knows that they can never have you. So because of that, they constantly lust after you. So that's why they want to worship you. They want to be at your feet. They want you to hurt them because they know I can never have her. I had no idea. I just thought, okay, I'm going to hustle. I need to pay some money back. I had no idea that I was going to create this whole person that I love so much. And then now I'm going to be in a position to where I get to educate other women about options that they have in this field or in other fields. And it's given me this whole platform. 5 years ago, I had no idea that that was going to be how this journey went. But it has been such an incredible journey. You can make this journey whatever you want to make this journey. As long as you make it your own and you know your safety, you know when it's mentally too much, you know what lines you're going to draw. As long as you do it like that, sex work can be very rewarding. It can be very enjoyable, but you have to understand that there's a lot of money, so it gets messy. I love myself so much that it's like, if someone cannot accept me, that is okay. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm still gonna be who I am.
I don't trust myself after all the pain I've held. I know myself too well, been in and out of hell.
What was your first social media that you ever had?
Probably Instagram.
Instagram? Oh, so you never did MySpace or Facebook before?
Baby, I'm a 2000s baby.
Oh my God! Wow. Fuck.
So I probably had Facebook, but like
early 2000s. What's the 2000s, baby? Like
2000s, May. Like I'm 2000.
Like that actually 2000s.
On the dot.
Okay,
like
wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, at least I can do that. I can't. If I was born in 2001.
Okay. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ.
Not you snapping yourself in the face.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Now I'm a little scared to put them on.
Oh.
You can put the cord on the left, though. I think it'd be better so you don't get crossed up. Yeah, there you go.
Jesus Christ. I felt like I got punched by Athena.
Probably because they were like all the way closed in, but you're good.
Yeah, no, snap back like the hat. Jesus Christ, that was intense. I'm glad we got that on camera. That's going to be a funny start to the episode.
Can you guys hear yourselves good?
Yeah, we're cool.
Yeah, I think, I can hear myself.
Good?
Yeah.
Damn. Looking at you now makes me want to cut my hair. I can't wait till I start doing podcast episodes with short hair. Imagine that. That'll be crazy. Welcome back, folks. Another day, another podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And thank you for being here. We have a goddess. We're tapping into the deities today. This is incredible. I feel a little nervous. I just destroyed my face, as you guys saw at the opening of the episode. I'm not going to lie. Pretty intense. But we have a lot to get into today. Here we have Athena the Dom, Athena the goddess. Athena does a lot, actually. We're going to go into welder, boxer, runway model, everything, a lot of it. Former dancer, well, occasional dancer. She does her every popping in now and then. So here on the Aircast, we start with the important questions because the people, the fans, the streets, everybody wants to know. Is there much difference between runway heels and dancing heels?
No. I'm going to be honest. That was my first thing when I decided to be a dancer. I had no idea what I was doing, but I said, I know one thing, and that's how to walk in some heels. I said, no matter what, I can walk in some heels. So that was my main confidence to be like, I can do this.
Got it. So but to my understanding, like stripper heels are different, right? They're like athletic, like they have like an athletic mode to them versus like what a regular heel would be. Like, is it support? Is that what makes them different?
It's the platform. So you look at basic stripper heels, and they're gonna be 6 inches and up, and they're gonna have a platform on them.
The size always the determining factor between where it goes from like a regular heel to like a dancing heel or a runway heel?
It's more the platform, but like now they're starting to get into like a different style.
When you say the platform, the actual heel?
So like the heel's here, right? You have a platform.
Oh, the other part of the heel, the not heel part. Got you. Oh,
so
okay.
in runway, they were like, you have to have at least 4-inch heels. But when I was doing runway, they didn't like the platform. So they want a basic heel with 4 inches with nothing on the front. So no platform. Those are much harder to walk in. When you have that platform added at the front, it takes out some of the height in the heel.
Oh, yeah, because you're evening it out, right? That's the whole point of the heel. It pops you up with the background.
And then also, these heels are built for you to do 10, 12-hour shifts in. of very intense labor.
Durable. So yeah,
So
they're
they
built to last.
have to be built to last. And even then, when I was dancing full time, I would still have to buy a new pair of shoes probably every 4 or 6 months.
4 to 6 months. Wow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they go. Imagine, especially, and how many times. So that's the thing, though. Like dancers, they have very easy schedules. Like I heard you say before too that like dancers, you could dance one time a month and then not come back until you need. So, on average, though, when you were like doing it full time, how many days a week would you go to the club?
So when I was dancing full time, I would try to do 2 to 3 days a week.
2 to 3. Okay, wow.
2 to 3 days a week. So, and I did like the first club I danced at back in Louisiana, the club that I just
You started in Louisiana?
Yeah, so that was my first place I ever danced. And I also started bartending there as well. So I would bartend 1 to 2 nights, and then I would dance 1 to 2 nights.
Do you pick up bartending after you start dancing? Like, is dancing how you get into the club lifestyle? Or like, was it bartending and then little by little you kind of worked into dancing?
No, it was definitely dancing. And then I had the opportunity to be the bartender. And I was like, yes, I'll run it right away. Because this club specifically, the bartender can still get on stage.
That's actually cool because I always say that when I go to strip clubs, like I think it's a psychological thing where at least guys, we always want the girl that's the waitress, you can't have. And I always say that, after stating she's always bad. I'm like, you know what it is? It's just she's not.
You can't have her. Like
right.
You're not looking at her.
The cookie jar thing.
100%. So when I was bartending, and this is a very low key club, very small club, so this never would probably work in Miami, but I would say, okay, you want to see me get on stage, pull this amount out, and I'm giving them the money. I know exactly what they're pulling out, so I know exactly what they're willing to spend. And then also, you think about it, a bartender, you're gonna get tipped hopefully at least a little bit on every single drink. I know how to work hard. I know how to hustle. Wow. So when it got to the point of like, oh, do you want to be a bartender? You can still get on stage in tennis shoes, which is 1,000 times better.
Crazy.
I can throw down in some tennis shoes up there.
For sure. I mean, you can do everything better,
Yeah. And then also it was less conversation because like I'm not trying to convince you to go dance with me. I'm not this. I'm not, I'm simply giving you need me. You want your drink.
Right.
So you need me essentially. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that in that role. That was fun.
Do you think there's a world where a strip club would work like that, where all the dancers are on rotation and like 3 of the days you strip, 3 of the days you or 2 days you bartend, or reverse? And like, cause I feel like. I'm thinking what would be the problems. I'm thinking greed. You just have some strippers that I want to strip every day. I don't want to bartend. But I think that would help your bread though. If you're like you have the whole like, oh, you can't. You want to see me? Come this day. That's the day I'm stripping. If not, I'm here bartending.
But once again, the whole thing about the cookie jar, like if you have set bartenders who are very good bartenders who have worked there for a long time, you kind of want to keep them in that role. Right. So that was my thing. Was I was a damn good bartender, like because I knew how to hustle, not because I knew how to make all these crazy drinks, but I knew how to work. Dancers, they like being their own subcontractor, right? So they like showing up when they want to, they like leaving when they want to, working when they want to, all of that. Well, a bartender doesn't work like that. Bartending, you have a schedule, you have a set time, you have to open, you have to close, you have to track money. Like you track a lot of money going through the bar. Like
it's not just where you're getting tipped. That's all yours.
It's not you take your money
and just house mom and
you go
house
out.
Fee. Yeah, it's very different.
It's a very different.
That's
and then
true.
there's also like a little bit of political side of it, just like any job.
In what sense? Between bartenders and dancers?
Yes.
Like beef?
A little bit.
Really?
Yeah. Like when I became a bartender, like the
Oh.
dancers acted like I did them so wrong. They acted like I did them crazy. I got accused of doing things with the owner to get in this position. I got told that I shouldn't be in this position.
Did other dancers want to do that as well? That's like something that's not a thing?
They wanted to until they had to do it. Like they wanted to. They're like, oh, I want to be a bartender, and tell them like, okay, you have to show here at 6, and you're not leaving until 8 a.m.
A lot of people don't understand you were talking from experience.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with all this shit.
If they're a dancer, baby, they want to show up when they show up, make their money, and leave.
Yeah, outside looking in, it probably looks so like, oh, I don't got to do all this hard, physical stuff.
I just gotta pass out these beers. It's cool. It's cool.
You're still standing up. You're going back and forth. You're in the weeds. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So it's a different type of hustle. So that's all it is. It's a different different way to hustle. So for me, it worked out well. For a lot of dancers, it didn't work out for them to switch in between the both of them.
And why do you think you made more money? Have you still only made the most money in New Orleans versus out here in Miami?
Yes.
Oh, really? Why do you think that is?
Yes. I do think Miami is pretty oversaturated.
Oh, with girls in general and the strip clubs in general and just options? Okay.
And I think the economy is so bad right now that people don't have extra money for the fun things, you know? So you have a city that is so big down here, and I've danced in 7 different states. So I've danced a good bit. I've travel danced. I've danced years off and on.
Can we rank them? So we know New Orleans is number one.
New Orleans is number one.
Okay, and then is Miami the worst? Damn, it's down there. So we'll put Miami at the bottom.
Miami's
New Orleans
pretty
at the top. Now what's in between? What's the second worst?
Destin.
Or second best?
Destin, Florida was pretty cool. I liked Destin, Florida.
Where's that?
Yeah.
Destin?
It's up in the Panhandle.
Oh, up north.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah, I danced at a club there that was, the manager was a female, and it was the best ran club I've ever worked at.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed that club. Now, I made more money
This
in
is
Louisiana.
Roses, you said?
So it's called the Red Rose.
The Red Rose. Okay, I heard you talk about it on your podcast.
Yeah,
yes, okay,
yeah.
cool.
And so it's in Destin, Florida, and that was just a very good work environment.
Female run.
And it just made a huge difference because this is a very taxing industry. This is very exhausting mentally and physically. And a lot of times, if you just have male management, they do not understand the psychological side of it.
They don't even see it from your angle a lot of times, I could imagine. That's and plus the whole, male work, the workplace stuff is tough.
Yeah.
So I grew up, born and raised in Miami, and going to strip clubs from a young age, you just think all strip clubs are like that. It wasn't until I got older that I realized it's very different in other places. Is the Panhandle more like up north, like you don't see the bottoms, or like is it?
Yeah.
Really?
So every time I have danced, I do not dance full nude.
Every time.
Every time.
Okay.
Every time.
On stage or in the rooms, everything?
I don't care.
Got it.
I don't care. All of it.
Okay, in general.
It's a no. And that's one of the main reasons I do not dance in Miami. I only dance at clubs where it's optional. Because for me, it's a control and a protection thing. You are already so vulnerable on stage that they're already trying to do the most. They're already trying to touch you. They're already trying to do all this. That to be up there fully nude, for me, that is too vulnerable of a position to be in. And then also, if I'm on stage and I have not made $1 and my fully dressed male manager comes up to me and goes, "Get naked." Who the fuck are you talking to? Not me. You're not gonna come up to me and tell me, "Oh, you need to have your coochie out."
That's a tough dynamic, yeah.
Who are you to tell me? Like, it's just a no for being and obviously, I do OnlyFans. Obviously, I sell content. I do this creation. So it's nothing. I'm the most confident person you'll probably ever meet. I'm incredibly confident with myself, but it's the respect, and there's a place and a time, and for me, it's an absolute no. I don't think, for me, I think it would be, I think I would fight men, actually.
Fight men?
Yeah.
Wait, for what? I'm confused. Where'd that come from?
Because in the club, they are, okay, the first club I worked at, I got kind of known because, I would swing on the men. I do not care. Because,
physically swing?
Yeah, no, physically, punch these men in the face.
Wow.
Because you give them an inch, they're going to try to take a foot.
Take advantage, of course.
So it's you're already on stage, you're already in a very small outfit, and you're trying to focus on dancing, and they're sitting over here trying to see how far they can push your buttons.
That's ridiculous.
And I'm not the one to push your buttons with, because I don't, I'm not doing it. You're not touching me, you're not slapping my ass, you're not trying to touch my nipples, I'm not doing it. You do not get to touch me.
And it's very thin, imagine it's a thin line, and the truth is, you got to toe the line to make bread, but then you have to draw the line to protect yourself and your boundaries and your comfortability. So it's
100%. 100%. So I got to the point where I was no, if you keep trying and I keep telling you no, I'm gonna turn around and hit you. And it was funny because it kind of got to the point where people knew. And they'll come into the club and be like, "I don't fuck with her." And I'm like, look, I try to tell y'all, it's not sweet.
Did some customers like it, you think?
Yeah.
Because, right, I mean, that's kind of the world you're in now. Is that where the dominatrix stuff comes from? Does it stem there?
A little bit.
Had you ever done it before dancing? No, right? Okay,
so dancing was my intro to sex work. And when I started dancing, like, I had no idea what a dominatrix was.
And before we do the dominatrix thing, can you touch on the sex work? Because I heard you explain that, and that was really important. I tried to, a friend of mine, like, we were having a debate, I guess, recently, and, like, he was just saying, oh, you know, if you're in the strip club, you're a hooker. And I was like, no, not really, because there's a difference, because you don't have to fuck the guys in the strip club, so on and so forth, but there's some that do. And that's part of it.
And
So what's define sex work? Let's start there.
Sex work is any work where you make money based off of your sexual appeal. So you are using your sexual appeal to brand, to market, and to make money.
Exactly.
Does sex work equal having sex for money? No. Can it equal that? Yes.
Right.
The sex work industry is huge, and it's still not considered work, which is one of the big problems that we have going on because we're not protected. But there is such a range of things. It's not one format is correct. So there are so many women that do not have sex for work, but there are some that do, and that's okay. They need to be protected too.
Everybody should be protected, 100%. Yeah.
However you go about this job, that's why, like, I touch on boundaries so much, because you can make this journey whatever you want to make this journey, as long as you make it your own and you know your safety, you know when it's mentally too much, you know what lines you're gonna draw. As long as you do it like that, sex work can be very rewarding, it can be very enjoyable, but you have to understand that there's a lot of money, so it gets messy. There's a lot
Slippery
of money.
slope. Yeah.
You're going to get offers for crazy things, and you have to stay 10 toes in what your boundaries are and what you're okay with.
Yeah. And so let's, before we move into this too, well, we'll touch that later. So the dominating, is it dominating? Is that what
it's a dominatrix?
Okay,
so
but you're a
like
dominatrix. But is the verb dominating?
Yeah.
So the dominating starts from the strip club, kind of. Does it start with regulars that you're that?
It actually started basically the look. So we were talking about the heels. We were talking about I'm 5'10", so in my heels I'm 6'4". Like, I am tall in my heels.
Amazonian.
And, like, when I would be in the strip club and I was just towering over these men, and then you go on stage and you're just having money fall on you, I had no idea that was going to lead me be a dominatrix. But that feeling of just being worshipped, being awed, just people are just looking up at you like you are just the craziest thing they've ever seen, I loved that feeling. So when I decided that it was time to stop dancing, because dancing was very draining for me, I was like, I still love Athena. I still love this person that I created. I still love her. I just cannot do this outlet of work anymore. And so from there, from dancing, I went into OnlyFans and content creation. And then I did camming. And then I started getting into the fetish world. And then I became a dominatrix.
And this is during lockdown, right? Or
So this has been, so I started dancing 5 years ago.
Right.
So I've now done sex work for 5 years, which sounds crazy.
In the industry.
Yeah.
Wow. High school.
So it was right after COVID. I was like, I'm not going to be broke anymore. Like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I have to change my life somehow. And I made a decision and I changed it.
And COVID was a tough time for a lot of people, but especially for you. You opened up how you and your mom were homeless for 2 years, was it?
Yeah.
But you said something really powerful in that time that sent me back. You said that you had a lot of good times. Like, there was a lot of great times. What's something you think of? Like, what was?
So one of our favorite places we went to go to frequently was Moab, Utah.
Utah, wow.
Moab, Utah. It is in the middle of nowhere. It is basically a tiny town that people only come to go hike, to go camp, to go be in nature.
Nice.
So whenever, like, it just felt like everything was too much, we would be like, let's go to Moab. Let's go camp on the river. You have no cell service out there. You have nothing out there. It's just you and nature. And you're looking up at these rocks that are 300 feet tall, that are these arches, these waterfalls. And it just makes you feel like you are so small compared to the world that it really puts things into perspective.
Wow. What would do you have any trails you could recommend, or like if I go to Moab, Utah, where can I go on a date?
Not me giving y'all my favorite. Like, let me not gatekeep this. Mary
Real
J.
one.
Canyon.
Mary J. Canyon?
Mary Jane Canyon.
Mary Jane Canyon, okay.
Yes.
So you're saying like Mary J. Blige or something.
No, like Mary J. Like, you know.
Put a picture of Mary J. Blige at Mary Jane Canyon.
It is a
Cool.
unmarked trail.
Unmarked.
You have to find it. We found it off of someone's blog. And it is a hike up this river to this waterfall that is formed between these two huge rock formations. And it's our favorite hike. We do it every time. It takes about 7 hours round trip. It's
wow.
It's a hike.
The hike itself from where the starting point going up? Damn, that's a whole day.
No, it's a whole day.
So
it's a whole day.
Do you complete it in one day? Or do you like 4 hours and then chill? No, all 8 hours. Get it? Yeah, it's a whole shift for sure. You got to get it in.
It's not a hard hike. It's just a long hike. So it's not, you're not going over mountains. You're not going, like, there's not an elevation climb.
Yeah.
It's just, you literally take the river, you hike through the river, and you just keep going up until you reach the waterfall.
And it's steadily going up, so it's not even steep, like it's uncomfortably.
It's not steep. It's actually very flat. Like, it's very
I could imagine 8 hours and you don't even feel it going, so it's little by little, raising up.
It's a very good hike if, like, you don't have to be like an intense hiker to do it. Like, it is long, so you have to be able to walk for a good amount of time. But, like, it's not sketchy. You're not gonna fall. Like, it's a very easy hike to do, but it's stunning. It's one of our favorites.
Okay, and then so. Are you into Greek mythology? Were you given the name Athena, or did you come up with it?
So I can't really release
still don't wanna say it? Okay.
Information yet. But I loved the name. When I got the opportunity to name myself, that was the first name that came up, and it just clicked. I was like, it's Athena. And, you know, it is a Greek goddess. Like I said, I'm very tall.
She wore love? What was Athena the goddess of? No.
I think she was, like, of war. Like,
I think Aphrodite's war, though. But I think they both have to do with the war.
Yeah, but I think it has something to do with love, too.
I think she is the goddess of love. I'm going to confirm right now.
Yeah.
The patron goddess of Athens. She's out there. What the fuck? Okay.
Google giving us too much information.
Yeah, no, Greek goddess of wisdom and war.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
She is the goddess of war.
Yeah.
Aphrodite, I think, is of love.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. And it clicked. Like, it was every single club I ever danced at. It was always Athena.
Always your name. And now that's your
and
artist
now it's
name.
my name. You know, now it's like crazy. Like, when I moved down to Miami, I was like, I'm coming out about all my sex work. I'm owning this. Like, I'm doing this. And I slowly just started to change my brand all the way to Athena. And so now, like, I live in Miami, and, like, almost everyone knows me as Athena. So whenever someone calls me my legal name, I'm like, it catches me so off guard. I'm like, wait, I forgot about that.
How do you know?
Like, who are you?
So you also said that too, that you were keeping it low key from your friends and people, and then you came out with it.
Yes.
Did you have any friends or family that maybe had a hunch? You think that were like,
Okay, so like you mentioned, we were homeless for 2 years. We just drove around the U.S. When I started dancing, we were moving around so much that I didn't have friends. I didn't have a community. No one knew me. We would go to these places, and, like, literally, I don't know one person in the town. Like, it's just like, I'm brand new there. So we had moved around enough that I was able to just do this low key, make my money, and go about my day. I had no idea the journey that this was going to take me on. I had no idea. I just thought, okay, I'm going to hustle. I need to pay some money back. You know, I had no idea that I was going to create this whole person that I love so much. And then now I'm going to be in a position to where I get to educate other women about options that they have in this field or in other fields. And it's giving me this whole platform. 5 years ago, I had no idea that was going to be how this journey went. But it has been such an incredible journey. Like, it has been so neat to continue to learn about myself and about who I want to be. And so it got to a point where I was like, why am I hiding this anymore? Like, I don't care what anyone thinks about me. Like, I don't care anymore. And at that point, I knew I was going to stop dancing. So there was this whole thing in my mind of like, well, I'm about to stop dancing. So what if I come out with Athena and I'm done dancing? And so that's where OnlyFans came in, was I was like, I know I want to be done dancing. I need a source of income, and I still do enjoy the work I do. And so it's like OnlyFans. So I did not tell anyone. I did not tell any of my siblings.
But do you think anybody had a feeling, like a hunch? Like, did you have any friends who are like, I knew already? You don't gotta tell me.
Honestly, I don't think it's that surprising.
Not either.
Like, people are always like, oh my God, I'm so shook. I'm like, are you really? Like, did you know me? Like, because I've always been confident. I've always been cocky. I've always kind of been a bitch. Like, I've always held my own. Like,
energy.
I've always had that. And the sexual aspect just like has always been a part of me as well. So I'm like, so it was always a joke when I was in high school, like, oh, she's gonna be the stripper, like, yada yada yada.
Oh,
but,
really?
Like,
wow.
But I think like everyone thought it was a joke, and then I was like, no, I'm not joking, y'all. Like,
I'm actually the stripper. You guys
I'm
manifested
actually
it.
the stripper. Like my sister, she was like, oh, like we always had like a joke of like what my stripper name would be and everything like that.
Older sister or younger sister?
Older. So
okay.
I'm the youngest. So.
How many? Is just you and her? Or?
Yeesh. 11
siblings?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a football team.
Yeah, but we don't get into them too much.
Wow.
We have very different lives.
Okay.
So when I came out with that, I only talked to 2 of my siblings. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I didn't tell them. Like, I just came out on social media. I came out as a dancer and with my OnlyFans in 24 hours.
And that's how they found out. Posts,
and I was like, look, whatever you think, like this is who I am, and if you cannot accept that, then like dip. Like I love myself so much that it's like, if someone cannot accept me, that is okay. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm still gonna be who I am.
Life's too short to do anything else.
Life's too short. So like I didn't warn my family. I didn't send out like, hey guys, by the way, I'm coming out today. Like, no, nothing. I was just like, fuck it. Y'all are gonna think what you're gonna think. You're gonna stay. You're gonna go. You're gonna do whatever. This is who I am. And like I said, I had no idea that this journey was going to continue to evolve into this huge thing.
And led you to welding.
Led me to welding.
That is so crazy. I want to get into that. So, say the story. You had clients that were regulars, and the biggest ballers, the best regulars were welders in Louisiana.
Welders. Yes,
that's
in Louisiana,
crazy.
And they were always so proud of their work. They're always showing it to me.
When you think of this memory, what's something that they show you? Is it like just like a random like fixture? Is it like this is a heart that I welded?
So no, most of the time they would show me like their actual work, and like especially like, so now obviously I understand so much more, but like a lot of them would show me their pipe work.
So like just
pipe is the hardest thing to weld.
Because it curves.
Yes. So like when you are welding, you have to keep your angle exactly the same. And well, you think about that. If you have it on just a straight platform, that's easy. But when you have a pipe, you are constantly changing that angle. And then there's fixed pipe, and then there's not fixed pipe. So if it's not fixed, then you can rotate it. If it's fixed, you can't rotate it.
Wow.
So 6G is the hardest weld to do.
6G?
Yeah, it's called 6G. And it is a pipe at a 45-degree angle, and it's fixed. So you cannot move it. You cannot nothing. You have to weld all the way. And it's open root, which like basically means there's a gap in between the 2 pieces of weld.
Okay.
So you have to. So instead of you welding, okay, like 2 pieces together like that, you have a gap in between it. And you have to fill up that gap with weld without poking a hole through the middle of it. So it's something that takes years of practice. Wow. It's a very intense thing. So back then, I can look back now and be like, wow, that's what they were showing me. And they really are a damn good welder. I had no idea about that. I'm just like, oh, wow, that looks pretty. Like, I don't really know. But now I understand so much more. Like, no, they have obviously put in a lot of work to be able to produce welds like that.
And you had a funny line. You said you were being the good stripper, just nodding your head. But then eventually you were like, oh, this is actually a dope job.
I
Benefits,
was like, wow,
crazy.
Cool. And then I was like, you know what? I want to change my career. So it was just
And it's a skill. That's just something you picked up. You can still dance and weld.
Like, I'm still me. Like that's my thing. I like to have like my eggs in many different baskets. So like you could probably tell that like from the boxing, from the welding, from the dancing, from the dominatrix. I like side hustles. I like to have different sources of income. I like to have different things going on because like it works for my brain to have multiple things going
different
on
outlets,
at once.
Different muscles in your brain to use different.
Yeah.
You said it had good benefits, and is welding something like you could pick up like nationwide? Like everybody's welding everywhere. Right?
I'm not gonna lie. One of the reasons I chose welding as well was, baby, I'll get the fuck out of America.
And you still have a job,
Baby, if I get the opportunity, baby, I'm gone. So that is a skill that I can show to another country, and that's looked at as valuable. So they say, okay, you know what? We will give you a visa. You have this skill. No matter what, no matter where you go, welding is needed. No matter what language, welding is needed.
Facts.
Anytime anything is being built, is needed. Yeah. So if it got to a point where I'm like, hey, baby, I want to get out of here, I can go to Australia and be a welder.
And it's just, honestly, it's cool. And it's the overall theme here, like, you know, women independence and women having jobs. Like, y'all couldn't even vote a couple years ago. I just don't understand. Y'all didn't have credit cards to the 70s. Women can have credit cards to, like, not too long ago.
Couldn't own lands, couldn't nothing. That's why I'm like, I was born in the right generation because I love telling men to shut the fuck up. And I love doing whatever I want. Like, I'm so serious. I was 100. They would have burned me, baby. They would have burned me at the stake.
So... do you think there's a world in the future where is the pimp dying? First off, let's start there. Do you think, because you see OnlyFans, there's a lot of independence nowadays, and you would think that the pimp's not necessary, but I don't see it going in. Like there's still.
I do think, okay, I think OnlyFans is incredibly powerful because you look at the sex industry in previous years. Sex work was a first job, right? The first job ever was a man paying a woman for sex.
Yeah, the longest profession.
This has been around forever. But before this day and age that we are in right now, you did have to have a pimp. You had a manager, right? You had someone that told you what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. You even look at porn. Porn was always made to appease the man's visual. They didn't care about the woman. You hear all these women coming out saying, I did the porn industry. It was terrible. I hated it. I was uncomfortable. I got coerced into things that I did not want to do. Well, then all of a sudden they come out with a platform like OnlyFans. And they say, you know what? We're going to give y'all the platform. You can make this whatever you want. So now the women that do want to do porn, they can do porn, but they're doing it on their terms. The women that don't want to do porn, they don't have to do porn. Yeah. Whatever category you want to be in, you can be in. And that's what, but OnlyFans gives us that platform. So now you do, that's why I always say, when I started my OnlyFans and when I ran it myself, I had to learn to become a businesswoman. I had to learn how to make Athena a brand. Yeah. And I did that through OnlyFans. I learned how to do this online. I know how to hustle in person, but I needed to learn how to hustle online. So I learned how to do it. And now I get the ability to teach other women to say, you do not need anyone else. You do not have to do one thing that you do not want to do. Whatever you want to do is completely in your control because you own you. No one else gets to say. No one else gets to say what you need to do, what you don't do. Nothing. You own you. So that's why I really do like the OnlyFans route, because it's the porn situation was just so terrible. They weren't getting paid at all. And it did kind of have that pimp culture. And then now, we're teaching women how to make their own money online by themselves. They do not need you, you know? Right. So, and I think that's why, I think it's much safer that way. It is much safer that way because it's like me, I run my page. I do whatever I want to do. I set up what I want to do. I'm not going somewhere, someone saying, oh, show up to this hotel at this time. For what? For what am I doing? For nothing. You don't know. Right. It's dangerous. It's a world of unpredictability. Dangerous. And the world's dark in general. So. And being in sex work is dangerous. I'm going to tell you that. You have to always watch your back. always.
Yeah.
But when you add in that third party of a manager, a pimp, or whatever you want to call it, all of a sudden you lose that control and you lose owning your own thing. Now you work for somebody else. Right. And that's why, like, we love sex work for the freedom. So, baby, I'm not finna do this and then go work for someone else. That's crazy.
That's important. Yeah, it's at the end of the day, financial freedom is what we're all, looking for, and like, it's not even that, like, maybe, I'm not sure, but I have this conspiracy where, like, I don't even think, like, normal people even really want to be super, super rich. Like, the truth is, you just want to have your family taken care of. You want to be able to go to a restaurant, not worry about what the price is for everything, order whatever the fuck you want, and be good. Have your family taken care of.
And go about your business.
And
like,
be good, yeah. Do what you want when you want.
Be comfortable,
that's it.
You know?
Be comfortable.
And that's why I push the trades now, because I'm like, okay, y'all look at me, and, like, it's weird when I got this platform, because it's like, I try to be as realistic as I can on social media, because I don't want anyone to look at me and be like, oh my god, this girl's getting paid $1,300 to shit on a dude. I'm just gonna say fuck this job and I'm just gonna go do that and I'm just gonna this, and she just makes so much money and her life is perfect. It's not at all. My life is still messy. Yeah. I still have problems. I still have things that I need to work out. So do not look on my life as social media and, like, want for my life when it's still life. You have to make this path for yourself, and it is rough. Like, you are, like, the goal is to be financially stable and freedom, and that's why I did welding, because sex work is so up and down. The money in sex work is up, down, always. That's not consistent, and I said I need something that is consistent in my life. I need health insurance. I need a 401k. Like, I need something that is going to be stable, that is not going to change, because I love the work that I do. I love being a dominatrix. I love it so much. But I needed the stability so that I could continue to invest into my side hustles.
Yeah. And then the guy that you pooped on, is it just one guy you pooped on? Or is it more?
So I have a couple. So.
A couple? Wow. Is it a basketball team? Is it a football team? 5? Okay, that's crazy.
I have a couple, but the one I make the videos about, he knows I make the videos.
He's the first one?
He was my first one.
Okay.
He is, and, like, we've been doing sessions now for 8-9 months.
Wow, because you originally told him 4, right? Or what was it? So it's doubled up?
So we just made another agreement for the next 5 months. So yeah, like, he likes me real bad. We locked in.
Locked in for sure. And you do have a great clip about it. It's gone viral already, but have you changed what you're eating before? What is this? Does it change all the time? Like,
he's been liking Jamaican food.
No fucking way.
He likes Jamaican food, and I like Jamaican food. So, like, that's been his favorite the last couple of times. I've eaten a lot. Like, at this point, the Jamaican people know me. I walk in and they're like, "Hey, girl." I'm like, "Oh, hi."
They know what you're doing too.
They don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Because you're just a regular. I was just saying, what's "Hey, girl"? Hey, girl, it's a regular. Hey, girl, that's the regular.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm sure one of them has probably seen it. They're probably like,
moly.
Look at this food, Jamaica house. Shout out, y'all.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
But he loves it, and he loves, like, going through my comments on Instagram. The world reacting to it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's crazy. So very well.
Is that the craziest thing in your opinion that you've had somebody ask you to do to them?
Honestly, I feel like I'm not really fazed by too much anymore.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I feel like your perspective's jaded too, so you don't like what's crazy to you.
Exactly. I mean? I'm like, I took that offer and I didn't even think that was that crazy. Like, I was like, okay, this is a little out of pocket, but, like, okay.
You're not having sex with people. We established that. But what's the craziest thing that you would do? Like what is this like? Is this pegging sex? You consider that sex?
Okay, so that's the
that
gray
gets into
area.
Sex, right?
Because I'm celibate. Like, I do not fuck people
at all.
Like, no,
and
I
then
don't.
Pegging would count as fucking.
But I do peg people.
Oh, got it. So you're not fucking God.
So no one is touching me.
Right.
No one is touching me at all. But, like, I will fuck you.
I think there's certain guys that are gay that think that I'm not gay. I fuck the guys. Like, that's you're gay, by the way.
And truly, I don't give a fuck, like, what they're considered. Like, people ask me that all the time. They're like, well, if you peg a dude, do you think he's gay? Like, bro, I think he's whatever he wants to be. I think
sexuality's a fluid thing.
Like,
right, you know,
look at
crazy.
me, like, and people always try to put labels on me. So, like, who am I to put labels on another person? Like, baby, you're whatever you are. You like what you like. Like, that's not my business. I'm just here to do my job.
Do you have a partner? Are you seeing anyone? Or
oh no, baby. When I tell you I'm the most single bitch you'll ever meet, like, I do not talk to people. I do not date people. I do not.
Like forever, you never want to have a partner, no kids, nothing.
Oh,
no interest in any of that.
No.
Really?
No kids, absolutely not. I already asked to get my tubes tied.
I mean, you could untie them, right?
They told me no.
Wait,
fuck America's system.
What?
Yeah, no, they told me no.
Because you're too young. What do you mean?
As a woman, to get your tubes tied, you have to have 2 children and your partner's signature.
You need. Well, what if you don't have no partner?
Your partner's signature to sign off.
But what if you don't have a partner? That seems super.
Then they just say you're too young. It's 100%.
That's crazy.
Because a man can go get a vasectomy without one question asked.
Wait, hold on. You signed, because my mom's tubes are tied, but you signed off on mom getting her tubes tied? You had to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. When I'm telling you, they looked at me crazy because I asked to get it done when I was 23. And they're like, oh, no. Dog, I'm telling you straight up. I have been celibate for years now. I stay on birth control. I have a 7-year birth control. I'm celibate. I do not want kids. Like, no. There's no... Like, baby, y'all can take this right now.
Well, I mean, so why are you taking birth control if you're celibate, though? Are you just protected?
Because I do not want kids.
But you're not having sex at all, though, right?
I know.
She's like double extra.
I know, but no,
ghost.
literally,
I don't want the ghost to impregnate.
I'm so serious. I'm so
Happened
serious.
to Virgin Mary.
And also, talk about women's health care right now. They're trying to get rid of birth control.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's true.
So,
there's no.
So
you
I
can't
got
get
an
abortions
IUD
out here,
because it's the longest term birth control.
Yeah.
So my IUD is good for the next 7 years. So that means that I'm going to make it past this presidency.
Oh.
And still be on birth control. I can't risk that. I'm not going to get off of it and then not have the ability to get back onto it.
Wow, that's
so
crazy.
I said, you know what? Just go ahead. Give me the IUD. I do not want kids. I know I don't want kids. I'm not sexually active. But, like, I know I do not want kids. So, I don't know what the state of this healthcare is going to go. So, it's like, I would rather just have that shit in me and call it a day and not ever have to worry about it than just be like, oh, well, I should be good.
Facts. Yeah, it's tough being a woman. This is crazy. It's crazy. Wow. So, yeah, you can't even get an abortion here. Like, where would you go if you had to do an abortion?
Baby, I'll stab myself. Like,
oh, my God.
Y'all think I'm playing. I will throw myself down the stairs. Like, I love abortion. I think it should be available to anyone. If you do not want to have a child,
you shouldn't be forced.
You shouldn't be forced to have a child.
Agree.
Because I know I do not want a child. I'm not the loving, I'm not the caring. I'm not finna take care of someone for 18 years. Like, I'm just not. I'm very selfish. Like, I will own that to the T.
You don't think that'll ever change, though? You don't think one day you'll be like,
no.
And
And it's so funny because people say that to my mom all the time. They're like, oh, she's going to change. And then she just laughs. She was like, obviously you don't know her. Like, obviously you do not know her.
Your mom's like,
she knows straight up. Like, I do not play. Like, no.
And so she's supportive with the Dom thing and everything.
Yeah, she knows everything I do. She knows all my crazy.
Is she out here with you or she's in?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So like literally like we lived all over the U.S. together. Like that's my dog.
Y'all
like,
stay together for
like when I say like I don't have friends, like she's my best friend. Like that's my person, and that's why I'm good. Like that's all I need is like I just need her support. I don't care about nobody else's. As long as I got her approval, that's the only thing I care about. So it's like. That's why like I want to make it in life. Like that's why I hustle so hard. Is I'm like no, like it's for her. Like I want to give her this life. Like yes, I want to be rich. Yes, I want the nice things. Yes, I want this. But like I want to take care of her.
For her. Like yeah, that's your why.
She's done everything for me. Like the only reason I am the strong, independent woman I am is because of her. I watched her be a strong, independent woman. So it's like you raised me. Like you made me, and I might be a little crazy, but like. You made me this awesome person I am today. Like, I owe you that.
I hope she's going to really enjoy listening to that clip when she sees it. What's something you think people get wrong about dominatrix in general? What's something that people, like a big misconception people constantly have, you think? Or
that we fuck our subs.
Oh, okay, right.
That we jerk them off. That this, that
sex is revolved.
The fucking third.
Yeah.
The, like, people ask me about, like, my shitting videos all the time. They're like, well, does he just sit there and jack off the whole time? I have never seen this man's dick.
Usually like when I picture dominatrix, I picture like S&M, like you like the guy on a leash, like Tyler the Creator's new video, like that kind of shit. And there's no like there's no room for sex in that.
And that's the whole thing about being a dominatrix is it's the mental side. It is a mental game. That is the whole thing. So talking about the cookie jar, right? Talking about you want what you can't have. A sub knows that they can never have you. So because of that, they constantly lust after you. So that's why they want to worship you. They want to be at your feet. They want you to hurt them because they know I can never have her. And that's the whole thing about it. It's a mental game. It's not, that's what like, okay, you look at different areas of sex work. You look at escort. It is a physical game. Now, is it very mentally tasking? 100%. I'm not degrading that at all. But you look at being a sub-dom relationship, it's a mental game.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of like psychological edging, I guess, because you're like getting them to a certain place. And like low key as a stripper, I'm sure like those are kind of the best guests, the best clients. But you know, it's a very shaky line, you know, because there's the private rooms and all that shit.
Yes.
There's always a bunch of other strippers too, but that's kind of the same psychological thing of wanting you, knowing you, and it's like, you know, you always get the guys that strip, you should leave home with me, but they know damn well you're never going to leave home with them.
I'm never going to go nowhere with you, you know? So once again, talking about that lust thing that I got from dancing that I had no idea that was going to lead me here, but yeah, that whole thing of like, you want me so bad. And you know you can't have me. All
male subs? You've never had a female sub?
So actually I have had female subs. And I say this, I dom men out of revenge. I dom women out of love.
Wow.
Women, I love women. Like, women are so powerful. They're so incredible. They're so beautiful. They're everything. But the truth is, men do not create a safe space for women in sexual environments. So I am giving a woman a safe space to say, okay, try this. There are so many women that have never tried anything in their sexuality because they're never in a safe space with a man to do it. And I'm saying, well, fuck that. You don't need a man to do it. You still deserve to learn who you are sexually.
Have your own safe space. Yeah, in fact, you should figure that out.
When I dom women, I know that I'm probably giving them an experience that they've never had before. And I want to create that safe space to where they can feel vulnerable, where they feel like they can completely give me control. Men, I demand that. Men, you're automatically going to give me respect. You're automatically going to give me control. And with men, I'm a very sadistic dom, which means I get pleasure off of giving pain. So that's where the boxing ties in. So I'll have subs that literally just want me to beat the shit out of them.
And still all male partners at the gym, at the boxing gym. There's no females besides you yet?
So I'm at a new gym, and they have about 2 women. So I'm training with the amateur coach, and they have about 2 women that come, but it's a little tricky because I think women 100% are capable of boxing, 100%. But at the end of the day, I am 5'10", and I am curvy.
Yeah, no, weight classes are a big thing too.
I am a big
combat sports in general.
So the 2 girls, they are incredible boxers. They're wonderful boxers. They're strong. They're feisty. They're about 6 inches shorter than me.
Oh my God, yeah, it's a huge difference.
It's like, babe, you can't reach my head. Like, you could not reach my head if I stood here with both my arms.
Your strongest punch to them is just completely different than their strongest punch. And your threshold of pain, it's different.
And so that's part of the reason that I do request to go against men. Well, there's many reasons I request to go against men. But the first one is my size and my weight class.
Yeah.
Baby, I can't be out here fighting people that are 5, 6, 7 inches shorter than me. That's not fair. That's not a fair fight. So I get more of a heavier weight class and a height when I go against men. But I also love proving my power. I love fighting men. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's one of my favorite things to do because I already know, like, I feel like I have something to prove. Like, when I step into that ring with another dude,
chip on your shoulder.
I have a whole thing to prove. Like, I'm here for all the women. For all the women that got hit and couldn't hit that man back, for all the women that have been in situations where a man took power over them, that's what I'm in this ring for. So it's like I'm fighting for more than just, oh, I'm just here, I just want to do this. No, like I really carry that weight of being the woman in the ring and saying, nah, I can go toe to toe with you and I can hold my own.
Facts. Is there a world where you like to be dominated?
No.
There's not like
no.
There's no it doesn't even cross your mind.
No, baby.
At all.
No. I'm 100% dominant.
Because sometimes you have that in like for an example, like the swole girls at the gym, or like the really strong girls that like they have dom energy, but then they really like the guy that puts them in their place. You feel me? It's like relax. You feel me? Like So there's none of that for you.
No.
Well, you are young. What if you just haven't met the person?
Don't say that.
Look at that face.
Don't say that. No, I swear, like, no, like, okay, when I became a dom, I changed how I wanted men to treat me. I got the power to say, this is how you will treat me. So the fact of being submissive to a man again is...
Well, it's time and place. It's not like you're completely submissive, right? It'd be for the moment, right?
Especially now that I peg dudes, no man will ever fucking bend me over again. Like now that I bend men over,
what?
No,
really,
no man will bend me over again. Like no, if y'all ever see me pop out in a relationship, it's gonna be with a bad bitch. Like it's gonna be with another bad bitch. Y'all will not see me with a dude
smaller than you, or what if it's an equally big bitch as well?
I love women, like women, like
you have a type?
I do.
Oh shit! Okay. If you're listening, and we know you are.
I do have a type, but I really.
Is it big or small? Like, is your type?
Like, am I the dom or the femme?
Right. I'm trying to understand that dynamic. So your type is always smaller than you.
Yes.
Are all your subs smaller than you?
Give me a little petite black girl with some curly hair, baby.
Wow. Me too.
Baby.
Bring two.
Bring them my way. Bring them my way. Because, like, I'm so, like, protective. Like, I'm always, like, that. So, like, when I have a little bad shorty, I'm like, come here.
That's a cool dynamic.
Come here. Like I'll take care of you. Like, I'll protect you, you know? So, it's, like, it definitely does, like, give that energy. But even then, like, I've been celibate with women as well. Like I adore women so much. I think women are incredible. But even then, it's like I haven't been in a relationship.
You've been celibate you've been celibate with women in relationships. You mean?
Like yeah.
You could just vibe there.
Yeah. So like relationship sexually, like I just haven't been with anyone.
Right. So
like,
it's big on the emotions for you.
Yeah.
Wait, in life, so you're a virgin? Like you've never?
No.
Okay.
I'm not a virgin. Maybe I had fun in high school.
A virgin. Hey.
No, but now that I have this understanding of sexual experiences, of mindsets, honestly, I started fucking myself and I just stopped fucking people. Whoa. And that's the tea. And it's been like that since basically I haven't talked to anyone since I started sex work.
The gooners listening to this are gonna be like, me too. Minus the sex work part. Fuck. Okay. So I have this game I play. I have two games we play on the show. Okay. Most episodes. We have the shoot your shot segment. This is it started more for like people that make music and stuff like that. You know, who do you want to collab with? But you do a lot of different things. Is there anybody you'd like to collab with in the set, in like, you know, creating content, anything really?
Ruby Rose.
Ooh, fire.
Ruby Rose. I'm gonna need you bringing that fine ass over here. I'm gonna need Ruby Rose.
Ruby, if you're listening, and we know you are, I did a whole song about you on my first album. Now you gotta come link up with Athena The Dom. Actually, that'd be really fire.
Would not be the baddest.
I'm imagining it now.
Like,
that's actually really hot. Yeah, because she's small and then she's got the dark.
Come on, the petite. Cool. Come here, shorty. Come here.
Now we're gonna draw a picture of them two together right here.
I'm telling you, it's gonna happen one day. Like, mark this. Like, a couple years down the
what you mean?
road when
Within a
y'all
couple
see
months,
me,
get the fuck out of here.
when y'all see me pop out with her, and I'm gonna treat her so fucking right. That's the thing too. Like, I understand the mental side of it, so like that's how I know I can fuck any girl better than a dude can, because like I understand it. So babe, you have no chance with me. And then when it comes to it, I treat women great in relationships. So men, like, you have no chance. Like, you have no chance. Like, I'm
No
taking
chance.
your bitch.
That's
Like,
what you got.
like, I don't know what to tell you.
That's great. All right, and then I did want to ask this before we wrap it up here. What do you see yourself doing in 15, 20 years? Is there like an overall goal? Do you want to have like a a label?
I'm gonna be so honest about that. I kind of stopped putting that pressure of that question on myself.
Okay.
Because if you would have asked me 5 years ago, where do you see your life? I never would have been able to place where I'm at right now. So yes, I have business goals. Yes, I have things. But the way that my life, like, you look at my life in the last year, like, I had no idea I was going to be a welder. Like, that, I had no clue. So it's like I kind of stopped putting that pressure on myself of like, oh, 5, 10, 15 years, I'm going to be here. No, I have no idea where I'm going to be.
So let's change the question. Forget the business stuff. What do you want? Is there somewhere you want to go, a place you want to see, something you want to experience?
Honestly, yeah, I want to travel the world.
What's the number one place you want to go to?
I want to go Australia, Thailand, Japan.
Australia, Thailand, and Japan. That's a big trip.
Greece.
Oh wow, Athena and Greece. That's crazy.
Tell me that would not eat.
Athena and Athens. Yeah,
tell me that would not eat.
You gotta do the picture now. That's crazy.
No, I want to be able to travel whenever I want. I want to be stable, and I want to have a good life.
Okay. And then this is we're gonna end the game with the big 3 draft. This has been a very women heavy episode, women empowerment. So we're gonna list one by one great jobs or services, skills that women could get into that we feel has longevity in it. Like welding, you said you could go
welding,
anywhere.
100%.
That's your number one pick. We gotta go one by one. And whatever you pick first.
Okay, I don't. I'm gonna have to say yes for welding.
That's a good one. That's great. I would have picked it if you did it.
Because my sex work, like I mentioned before, I'm not just like talking to everyone. I'm like, oh, you should do sex work.
No,
because so many
and sex work's
people,
very big too. There's a lot of different things. I don't want to. We can't just name sex. If we're gonna say sex, we got to pick a specific one. Stripping, OF, cam girl.
But even then, I have to be more reserved about just like telling like people, oh, just like go do it. No, but babe, trades, go do it.
So hold on to that because we're gonna name 3 each. So you say welding's one. I will say one for women. Then what's something that all women should do, no matter like that they always have. Is hair a thing? No, I mean everybody's always gonna have. This is funny because you feel me?
Yes, but like stop thinking the traditional one.
Right. That's I wanted to go different.
You want to go hair and nurse. Those are the 2 traditional ones.
Right. That's
why can't they be an architect?
Oh, fine. My first pick's architecture.
Why can't
Shout out episode 5,
CEO?
Jax. Yeah. Okay. So get into architecture, shorties. Come on. Oh, he did shout out that Indian lady that passed away. That I asked her if she was hot. We'll cut to it. Do you have like any like crazy buildings like that come to mind, or do you think of it like that?
Anything Zaha Hadid.
Well, who's Zaha Hadid?
Oh man, she's like an Arab woman, one of the best
She
architects
hot?
ever.
Is she?
Yeah, maybe she might tickle your pickle.
Oh my bad, you're wifed up. I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean I can say if a human is good looking or not. It's all good.
I don't want to get you in trouble. Yeah,
That's you're not gonna get me in trouble. It's all good.
Cool. But yeah. Okay, so architecture. That's my number one trade for ladies. What's your second pick? What do you think women should?
I love being a dominatrix. I'm gonna be so honest.
Being a dom, I love that.
Being a dominatrix is. I have a great time. That's my favorite job I've ever done. Is being a dominatrix.
Okay. I think women are great at bossing people around. What's a job that you get to tell people?
A CEO, lawyer,
okay, yes.
Manager.
Managerial positions. Yes.
No, real quick, I gotta put this in there. Women, okay, people get intimidated when women have a business mindset. So people get intimidated by me because I have a business mindset, because I know how to run a business, and because I stand 10 toes in running a business. And when a man does that, it's looked at, oh, he's a great CEO. But when a woman does that, oh, she a bitch.
It comes with negative connotations. That's why.
So that's why I'm saying women learn business. Like that would be my third one. Some type of business, whether it is online retail selling, whether it is in person selling, learn how to sell something. Because as soon as you learn how to sell one thing, you can learn how to sell anything. But you have to learn how to sell that. And I'm like, and women, we are so good mentally that like sales jobs, like we can run that. That's why being a stripper worked. Because baby, I knew how to do it. I know how to hustle. I know how to sell what you want. Like, so women learn how to do some type of sales.
That's fire. And then my third pick, I'm gonna selfishly say we need more podcast producers and editors that are female. So y'all get into this space.
I'm on the way.
There we go. You feel me? Athena, the producer. Yeah, hit us up. You know, we'll send some emails. Interns, experience preferred, but we'll teach you the game, shorty. So you feel me? We're all with it. But women empowerment, because the podcast space is very manly right now. It's a bunch of dudes, and it's like we need more bitches. Where the hoes at?
That's what I'm saying. Where's the bad bitches at? Like, come on.
We got them here. And Athena, we end the episode with a message to the people. One last message. You've had an hour filled of bangers. This is a great episode. I can't wait to put together. But what's the one message you want to let out to the people before we wrap it up today?
Honestly, women, jump out of your comfort zone. Try something completely new. Try something that you are scared to do. Try something that you have never done. Move out of your hometown. Jump off the edge and just dive completely into something that is unfamiliar to you. Men, please learn how to treat women. Y'all are doing a terrible job at the moment, but I would love to beat y'all up. So if you're interested, book a session with me.
Facts. And that was awesome. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
I don't trust myself after all the pain I've held. I know myself too well, been